City Morning Show.
Good morning, and welcome to today's edition of the Sugar City Morning Show for today, the 29th of November. Tomorrow is going to be, if God permits, the last day in November, and tomorrow is Saturday, and on Sunday, then we begin the month of December. It's exactly 7:03. Buenos días y bienvenidos a esta edición del Sugar City Morning Show para hoy el 29 de noviembre. Si estás cumpliendo años hoy desde muy temprano, quiero desearte todo lo mejor. Si estás celebrando aniversario o la ocasión que tengas para celebrar, que la pases muy bien. Hoy es viernes y como la gente dice, el cuerpo lo sabe. Bueno, también el cuerpo sabe cuando le está haciendo daño. Muy buenos días a todos y bienvenidos. Estamos transmitiendo en vivo y en directo desde Nortevisión, Canal 10, aquí en la Avenida San Lorenzo. Un gran gusto llegar a sus hogares. Por cable estamos transmitiendo desde Corozal hasta Punta Gorda y por aire estamos transmitiendo orgullosamente la única estación que está dando servicio por aire, por antena es más, a toda la gente que vive en el norte. Un servicio completamente gratis. No se paga ni $1 por esto. Pero sí tenemos que agradecer a nuestros patrocinadores que siempre pues nos apoyan para pagar, pagando sus anuncios, etcétera. Y nosotros en torno les pedimos que apoyen a nuestros patrocinadores. Buenos días a todos, ¿cómo se encuentran? Ojalá y bien, algo fresquita la mañana, pero rica, bastante rica la mañana. Como siempre, les pido que se unan conmigo un ratito, para agradecerle a nuestro Dios por todas las bendiciones que nos da. Hay tantas personas que han fallecido últimamente. Agradecidos debemos de estar que no somos esas personas. Y por eso les pido que se unan conmigo a decir gracias, Padre, por todas las bendiciones, por la vida, por la salud y las fuerzas, por la gracia, por tu gracia, por tu perdón, por todo lo que haces por nosotros, Padre. Muchas gracias. Te pedimos que continúes bendiciéndonos y amándonos incondicionalmente como nos amas, y que nos impartes un poco de paciencia y sabiduría para poder mejor entender las cosas. Te pido, Padre, por las familias que recién han perdido un ser querido en los accidentes, que fácilmente 8 personas han fallecido. Yo entiendo que están dolidos, Padre, y muchas veces con tantas preguntas y preguntas que generalmente no tienen respuesta. Ahí es, Padre, cuando necesitamos entender de que no todo lo podemos saber. Ahí está el libro de Job que nos dice exactamente eso. Pero sí, Padre, permítenos tener aceptación, permítenos tener fe en que todo lo que sucede por una razón. No lo sabemos, pero por una razón sucede. Padre, te bendecimos siempre, te adoramos y te glorificamos. Amén. Good morning. If you just joined us, it's exactly 7:07. This is the general weather forecast for today, Friday, November 29th. A decrease in moisture is expected today. The 24-hour forecast: sunny skies with a few cloudy spells today and clear to partly cloud tonight. A few showers will occur over some southern and inland areas this morning, decreasing and becoming isolated this afternoon. The winds from the east-northeast 5 to 15 knots. The sea stayed moderate. Temperatures as a high 87, as a low 80 along the coast. Inland 90 degrees as a high and 74 as a low. and in the hills, 78 is a high and 70 is a low. The outlook for tomorrow, Saturday and Saturday night, is for mainly fair conditions with a chance of isolated showers. A high tide occurs this afternoon at 25 minutes after 12, a low tide at 5:21, a second high tide tonight at 11:31, and a second low tide tomorrow morning at 2 minutes before 7 in the morning. The sun rose this morning at 6:06, and the sun is setting this evening at 5:16. Notice how early it is setting. It's barely 16 minutes past 5 and the sun is already setting. That doesn't mean that it's dark. It just means that the sun has disappeared under the horizon. The moon rising this morning at 8:54 and is setting at 8:16 tonight. Thank you, forecaster Krista Rosales. Buenos días. Aquí les va el reporte del estado del tiempo para hoy. Perdón, no nos fuimos a la página del National Hurricane Center. Vamos a ver qué sucede ahí. Y ahí no sucede nada. Ya está, tengo la página aquí enfrente y el Caribe está absolutamente claro. Así que, gracias a Dios, podemos decir que estamos fuera de peligro de huracanes. Tornando aquí al reporte del estado del tiempo, se espera de que hoy tengamos menos humedad sobre nuestro país. Es más, eso es puesto en comparación a ayer que tuvimos chubascos, pero hoy se espera mucho menos. Para las siguientes 24 horas, cielos soleados, con algunos periodos de nubosidad durante el curso del día. Hoy, claro o parcialmente nublado por la noche. Vamos a ver chubascos ocurriendo sobre la porción sur interior del país hoy por la mañana y luego disminuyendo y tornándose aislados por la tarde. Los vientos del este-noreste, 5 a 15 nudos, el estado del mar moderado. Temperaturas por la costa, 87 con una máxima, 80 como una mínima. En el interior, 90 como una máxima, 74 como una mínima. Por las colinas, 78 como una máxima, 70 como una mínima. Se espera para sábado y sábado por la noche que tengamos buen tiempo, con una posibilidad de chubascos aislados. Una marea alta hoy a mediodía más 25 minutos, una baja a las 5:21 por la tarde y luego otra alta a las 11:31 por la noche y otra baja a las 6:58 mañana por la mañana. El sol salió hoy a 6:06 minutos, el sol se oculta a las 5:16 por la tarde y la luna de igual forma sale a las 8:54 hoy por la mañana y se oculta a las 8:16 por la noche. Muchas gracias, Krista Rosales, por su información. Ya son las 7:11 minutos. Muchas gracias a nuestros patrocinadores, a German Vega Sons, Vega Imports, Vega Distributors y también A&R Stores. Las tiendas A&R tienen de todo para lo que quieras, especialmente para estas Navidades. Y también Government of Belize Information Service, Belize Tourist Board y Gillette's Meat Shop. Vamos a la pausa este momento y estamos de vuelta con ustedes con mucho más luego de esos anuncios.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multipurpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Girl, that about time you reach my house.
Girl, you know how things go. I busy with everything. But how are you?
Since my son got married the girl far down the road, I left here with this whole addition to this house, and I don't know where I'm gonna do with it. But I think I want to rent it out for tourists stay.
Girl, that what you to do? You to sit on park gold mine. If you want to use it for Airbnb, first thing you have to do, the register with BTB. So call me 227-2420 and ask them how to register. After that, everybody had to call you for rent your place. But that what you to do?
Girl, then you tell me if I call BTB?
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico.
Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
SugarCity Morning Show.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 18 minutes after 7. Bienvenidos de vuelta Sugar City Morning Show, las 7:18. Please join me this morning in saying good morning and welcome to Mr. Checky Usher. Checky?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Martinez.
Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Buenos días, mi amigo.
Buenos días.
Good
todos.
morning, sir. Good
Una
morning.
manera bastante bonita aquí en Orange Walk. Queremos desde muy principio, we want from the very beginning to read out a death announcement. And it is with deep hearts that we announce the death of Santiago Garcia Sr., highest member of the British Empire, Justice of the Peace, and better known as Maestro San from Ewe Creek. He is predeceased by his wife, Estrella Garcia. Sons, Jose Luis Garcia, Javier Garcia, Santiago Garcia Jr., Rolando Garcia, Raimundo Garcia. Daughters, Margaret Bradley, Consuelo Carballo, Anita Cabrera, Lilia Guerra, and Luciana Garcia. He is also survived by 4 daughter-in-law, and 4 sons-in-law, 33 grandchildren, and 29 great-grandchildren. Wake will be held Friday, November 29th at his residence in Ewe Creek Village. Funeral services will be held Saturday, November 30th at 2 p.m. at the Ewe Creek Catholic Church. Santiago Garcia, born the 23rd of May, 1933, and died 28th of November, 2019. May his soul rest in peace. Con el permiso de la familia doliente, regresamos a nuestro programa. Y la verdad es de que tenemos que seguir dando el pésame a todas las familias que han sufrido de una forma u otra con estos accidentes, estas fatalidades que ha habido. Ayer, con el colmo, tuvimos otro accidente aquí cerca. Y ya como a las 4:30 estaba en el corredor y estaba yo viendo, y tan de repente pasa la policía con un cuerpo en la camioneta, y luego pasa una ambulancia, y luego pasa el policía, y me quedé pensando qué habrá sucedido. Nada más luego que llegué a saber de que hubo un accidente aquí por la carretera donde una persona murió.
I think it's around Carmelita, no?
A little bit further up than Carmelita, yes.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, a tourist again. So we have 4 tourists dying.
Yeah.
1 yesterday and 3 the day before. I'm not telling you that I wish that nobody would have died. It's not that,
Yeah, it's not important than the others, no?
Yes, more important than the others. It's just very simple that 4 turistas han fallecido y 4 beliceños. 3 beliceños, ¿cómo va la cosa? 4 beliceños.
And that's in just 2 accidents.
7 en uno y 1 en el otro. Es increíble.
Yeah, and Mr. Martinez, I was looking at some of the footages on a different newscasts, and if you see how many vehicles line up there, I heard an interview from someone that was saying that, man, they have a lot of people around there, so people that take picture on their Facebook up instead of try see if they could help people.
But I hear that there was a grave problem, yes.
Yeah.
Because the ambulances, which were coming up to the scene of the accident, could not pass through.
Couldn't make way.
Because the vehicles were just not permitting the ambulances to pass. No. My good Lord. The only thing I can think of to say at this moment is, they're not bloody shame.
They're supposed to be charged.
They're supposed to be charged. I mean, not permit because you want to
Everybody
advance.
wants to see.
Everybody wants to see, but you cannot, and I repeat, cannot for God's sake, block the road. Not because of your petty whims. You have to give the road to the what you call it, to the ambulances and to the police. I mean, when I was watching the news, I go like, my God.
Why that thing upset me when I see it by pie.
And Janelle was so, in the reporter, she was so upset as well.
Yeah, everybody has to be upset at that because you want to see. But man, you have to give way. You see how much traffic may back up on that road, man? That are like more than a mile and on both sides of the highway.
I was watching it, and just the other day we spoke about it.
Yes, we talk about that.
We talk about it, but it seems to be that with a scratch record because I don't know, we just don't learn. But I believe that the police must start making examples of some people.
They have to, man.
Charge them.
They have to.
Carry them the coat. Carry them at the station. Hey, you never permit the ambulance to pass. So I'm making an example out of it.
All emergency vehicles has the right of way all the time.
No puedes detener el pase de una ambulancia. Lo que sucedió hace 2 días fue una vergüenza. ¿Te imaginas? 2 automóviles con más de 10 personas, volcados. Ves muertos por todos lados. Llega una ambulancia. Solo la ambulancia no tiene espacio para una persona en la cama. Eran 7 muertos. Y varios heridos. Ambulancia llegó de la ciudad de Belice, llegó de Burt, llegó de no sé a dónde. Y te imaginas que no pueden pasar. Porque los vehículos están metidos todos para tratar de ver qué sucedió. Y hasta se resisten hasta cierto punto mover su vehículo. Eso es una vergüenza.
They should have sent for the tow truck right away.
Yes, they should have sent for the tow truck and tow them.
I charge them big money.
Oh, yes.
Meantime, you the park there because you want to see people in an accident they suffer. People
We
they
have
punish.
spoken at length about this a number of times. Ya parecemos disco rayado. Por favor, denle pase a la ambulancia. Por favor, denle pase a la policía. Por favor, denle pase al fire engine. Tan pronto oyes de wow, tú ponte en el lado.
Get off.
Ponte en el lado. Tú no preguntes nada. Tú solo ponte al lado. Eso dice la ley. Pero yo veo que vehículos siguen. Y no le quieren dar pase a la ambulancia. No es que no quieren, no se dan cuenta. En una forma u otra llego a pensar que no quieren. Pero eso no debe suceder. Solo aquí en Belice sucede eso. Tú haces eso en México, haces eso en los Estados Unidos. Ey,
right away.
Tú vas a buscar tu vehículo en el fiscal.
And you have to pay a big.
Y vas a tener que pagar
It
en
could be
grande.
charged
también.
as well.
Tú sabes que you know something? You cannot even obstruct a funeral in the States.
Oh yeah.
Nothing obstructs a funeral in the States. He can go up the interstate highway if he wants, as long as there's police.
Yeah. Well, they usually get their permission of the route that they'll be taking. You know, but if they're wrong and you say that you can't obstruct that. But you see, one of the tourists died afterwards. He never dead right there. But what if the authorities may reach there and treat this person?
Exactly the point.
You know, but then
What if they're your mama? What if they're your granny? I mean, just think about it. It's somebody's life, you know. And this upsets me. Obviously, this upsets me.
It make her feel sad yesterday. Apart from upset, it make her feel sad because what happened is, now, if there are things happening, you must know that the ambulance they come, the police department.
I
they
mean,
come,
you
Burt,
hear
they
the
come.
wow, they call it.
Get off.
It's incredible. Let's listen to let's watch what Janelle I think had to say about it. Let me just quickly go to. Is it Janelle who said something about it? Yes, I think so.
It might be that you'd have figured, okay, I just stop to try to get help. But if the trap is trying to get help, it's good, but make sure you clear the way, make sure the pathway clear. I think they should have look at some of the footage and charge some of them people though. They should have charged somebody.
Obviously, yes. I'm trying to look for that portion of the news where
Yeah, I think that's the interview right there.
is it on Channel 7 or is it on Channel 5? Oh, there it is. Ambulances were impeded by clogged roads.
Make people know what impeded means, ba.
Impeded, stopped. They can't go through.
Yeah.
Okay? Pulling back now from that emotional close-up, to the chaotic scene of the accident, Jules Vasquez takes us to the area between mile 18 and 19 where the accident happened. And now ambulances, I'm just getting the picture. Ambulances raced to and from the scene yesterday. They had a major casualty event to get 10 injured persons, 10, all tourists, to the hospital. As an ambulance left, another arrived. As an ambulance left, another arrived. But the ambulance were delayed in their life or death mission. Wow. Getting stuck on the road by vehicles clogging the highway. As an irate General Chanona told police, he said, vehicles are coming up, they need to be stopping traffic from Hattieville. That is not right that the ambulance is getting stuck. So the question is, where was transport? Where was the police? Were they supposed, she's right, were they supposed to have put up a roadblock or something and say, hey, major accident ahead, you can't pass through.
Yeah, true.
Way in advance. That should have been part of the logistics that is in place.
But maybe all them people get there before the police reach the top, huh?
Well, maybe the police took its forever time to get there.
Because I figure maybe by the police reach there, then the place will don't block off already. But if you reach a block off, will clear the way.
The transport mobile hurriedly moved off to go and clear the road of a real problem. Superintendent Alejandro Cawo, in very defensive tone, says, yes, the ambulances were having difficulty in transporting the injured persons because the motorists on both sides of the road were not giving away for the ambulance to clear the highway for them to take off. Well, that's what you're there for, police officer. We know what's the problem. Talk to us about police procedure that should have been in place in an event like this to prevent something like this from happening again. Perfect question, reporter. Perfect. He says, you know the police procedure is that police are out there first to protect and preserve life, blah, blah, blah. So the first thing that the police did was to try and rescue those who were still alive. Yes, we know you tried to rescue those who are still alive, but procedure should tell you. Logistics should tell you. In a major event like this, some people are allotted to go save the people. Some people are allotted to clear the roads. Some people are allotted to do whatever. Not all your resources are going to be saving people.
Concentrated in one area.
Hello. So, what did he talk about? To make sure that they were transported because of the amount of vehicles that were there blocking both sides of the highway. It was highly impossible for you to clear all the vehicles at the same time because at the time more and more vehicles were just added to the line of vehicles. Because you didn't prepare. You should have set up a roadblock from way in advance and put vehicles on one side and that's it. I'll have a vehicle monitoring that it's only on one side of the road that you have vehicles. So to gain easy access for that ambulances are going to be coming to and fro. So prepare for that.
Yeah, and if traffic they back up too much, tell them, son, hey, you don't have to turn back.
Exactly.
Turn back.
And if you have those feisty people who want to come in and
remember you are the law.
Exactly, apply the law. Hey, I'll charge you for that.
This is not time for you to argue. Get out.
Get out.
Send for the tow truck.
Get your vehicle out of the road. But you're too lax.
Yeah, and then you see, pa, it's sad for the families, because in a one family, I think it's like close to 3 persons attached to one family.
The Wade family. I mean, it's look at this young man. The
a
Coast
celebration
Guard,
of
the Coast Guard.
Yeah.
He lost his father, he lost his sister, and he lost his girlfriend, wife to be.
Yeah, and
You know what a devastating blow that is?
and he was about to celebrate his passing out, you know,
Thank
and
you.
they went there to support him in that.
Can you believe that?
And coming back, this thing went so tragic.
Can you,
and,
like I
and all the
said,
persons that went to support him lost their lives.
that's why sometimes you question so many things in life. And I made a reference to the book of Job this morning. That is, in the Bible, it tells you that you do good and good. The first chapter tells you, you do good, good comes to you. You do bad, bad comes to you. But then all of a sudden you meet good, bad things happening, good people. And you go like, what is happening?
Yeah.
And that's why the book of Job is so important, because it tells you, you don't got no right to question that. Hello?
It's saying here too, Mr. Martinez. Good morning, gentlemen. There is the law for everyone to clear any accident scene or any time a fire is there, and the police has the right to charge anyone who is obstructing traffic, especially when it comes to the emergency vehicles. They should take a check on those vehicles and charge all of them. I don't really know how they would do that, you know, but
Well, this should be a sobering lesson for all
Yes.
drivers. Period.
it was
We
ju-
don't want to be repeating it over and over and over again. Please adhere to the law. If you hear an ambulance coming, if you see an ambulance coming, either way, please just pull on the side. You don't worry about what the person behind it, he in the blow. You just pull on the side. That's what the law is asking you. But the law doesn't have to ask you.
it's the law.
But you don't have to. You, out of your own conscience, should be able to make that decision. Because you should understand that there is a person who is fighting for his life in that vehicle. And that the nurses and doctors are fighting for his or her life. And you, with your fancy driving, no one give way. Please, as soon as you hear the ambulance or the police or the fire, the law says you must pull to one side. Period. And that's the way it should happen. I would hate to see, and I am always watching out on my veranda, always, and I always see vehicles ahead, and not that they are impeding the what you call it, but they just believe that they can't just stop. Yes, you can just stop and pull on the road. Never mind what the vehicle behind is doing. He could blow you and blow you and blow you. Let him wait.
Make the ambulance go.
Make the ambulance go. Because it could be your mother. It could be your father. It could be your son, your daughter. And you wouldn't want them to lose their life because of some feisty driver who didn't want, who impeded the way. Please.
And even if you did a traffic light and that light says green, you should still park.
Oh, yes.
Don't move.
Oh, yes. Thank you for putting that up, because if the ambulance is coming and you there on green and the ambulance is coming and you don't have a right to move. You have to stay there. Because first is the emergency service that must go. After the ambulance passes, you wait your turn to see if you still have green. No, because, I'm in the pan green, so the ambulance have to wait, can be the pan green.
No.
That's not how you go at all.
And then the ambulance has the right away for the red light as well.
That's right. The ambulance can run the red light.
But if you know the wait, let's say like if someone is coming down from San Antonio Road, and they have that green light to go down by Baker Street where A&R is, and the ambulance is coming this way on Queen Victoria Avenue, you for wait.
That's
The ambulance
right.
gonna red light, you got green, but you for wait.
Thank you, Checky, for mentioning that. You have to wait, not because you depend green. All right? You have to give the preference to the ambulance, to the police, or to the fire truck. Period. Those are emergency vehicles. And many times people say, no tiene nadie allá dentro de la ambulancia, venía a comprar tacos con gusto. Y eso lo tienen puesto su, ¿cómo se llama? No eres tú quien juzgarlos. Quizás sí lo tengan, van a comprar tacos, pero que ellos sean responsables por sus acciones y tú no los juzgues.
And if they have somebody front of you park and that person run through that green light and you hear the ambulance, not because that person got you for granted, you know. And if somebody park behind you and then they blow and reel up and cuss up, you know, study the night that you stay there.
That's right.
You stay there.
That's
They are not the command.
That's right. That's
So
right.
I could try put these things into consideration, man, because in right,
And
it's
check it, it's not as if it's the first time we're mentioning it. Hemos mencionado esto una y otra vez.
You see someone in a tongue there, someone in the ambulance, they drive so hard front of the ambulance and they jump the bump there and all.
Huh?
Then they jump the bump there. The ambulance there behind there and they run and then they jump the bump, then they jump the bump there. They don't want the ambulance pass there.
I love to be a traffic officer and
The department
make example of some people. Oh, yes.
I think what they need to do is to put some dash cams in those ambulance. Got the right part. No make nobody operate it. Left it right there, the record. And then one time the ambulance don't come out for emergency, or look on it and say which are the vehicles then it. And see the license plate and go back to them because the ambulance can't stop and tell them get out of the way.
Yes.
But if you have that dash cam and you see what they do, and you see the ones that where they run the light on the ambulance, any emergency vehicle. That's what I work, you know.
Of course.
But we need to take one break.
Yeah, we need to take a break. Let's take a break when it's exactly 20 minutes before 8 o'clock. We'll take a break and we'll be right back with you.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine, rush runs, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
This soup not got no taste. I can't even feed it to me dog. It needs no salt. I don't have no salt. I don't have no money. I wonder when this man I get paid. John! I hope you know that down the street they played no bad picnic.
Mom, you know what? I just came from Miss Mary's house and she said she was renting her extra room on air something.
It's Airbnb, John. Didn't you listen to the BTB? Did you know it ad last week on television?
Okay, Mom. Airbnb, but still we have an extra room and we could rent for extra cash for my new school books.
That's a good idea, John. We'd have to first register it with the BTB. But I don't have time for that right now. I need salt.
But babe, you know something? John is right, you know, we need money, but we need to get it the correct way, so we need to register the room. I wish I know about this before. Let's go, son. Let's go register the room one time at BTB.
But I need some salt. John! Two of a kind.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such a room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Notice the residents of rural communities in Orange Walk and Corozal districts. If you value your health and your children's health, you will dispose of your garbage only at approved sites. The disposal of garbage at any other location is illegal, and if caught, you can be fined up to $5,000. If you don't get caught, you can still suffer health impacts caused by these illegal sites, because illegal dump sites harbor pests such as rodents, possums, and mosquitoes that carry diseases. These can transmit those diseases to you and your children. In addition, the garbage you throw away illegally can contaminate water bodies near your community, the same water bodies you might use for recreation or other purposes. Only with your help can the Department of Environment ensure that Belize's development is safe for present and future generations. You can also contact your local village councils or Belize Solid Waste Management Authority for more information. The Department of Environment thanks you for your help.
The San Ignacio-Santa Elena Bypass project is now complete. The transformation began in 2012, and now residents of the Twin Towns and visitors alike are enjoying the end result. Works include the full pavement of Lamalus Boulevard, along with 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage, LED lighting, and a roundabout at the entrance of Santa Elena. The Twin Towns now boast the longest and widest bridge in Belize, immune to flooding from the occasional rise in water levels of the McCall River. A bypass road was also built linking the new bridge to Joseph Andrews Drive, which was rehabilitated, as well as 1 mile of pavement, a median, and 2 miles of sidewalks and drainage. This was all done to the tune of $34.8 million. But that's not all. The project was extended due to savings from the successful execution and implementation of the initial scope of works. Now over 2 miles of additional roadworks will commence, including George Price Avenue, Liberty Avenue, and the George Price Highway between Three Flags and Hawksworth Bridge. The government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Everybody wants a clean and healthy family. That's why they purchase the best food products and the cleansing materials. This time, we give you a bigger size of La Costeña products like the mouth-watering fried beans and the pasta sauce. And surely for your clean laundry, we have the breathtaking aroma of Ensueño Max Suavitel. Even your visitors will ask what you clean your floors and restrooms with. And you can boast it is the variety of Pinol products and Sultan muriatic acid now in 900 milliliters. And much more for the best prices only at German Vega and Sons Imports. We serve you at number 5 San Antonio Road, Orange Walk Town. You can even call us at 322-3625 or 322-2672. Or you can even send us a fax at 322-2571 or email us at germanvega@btl.net. German Vega and Sons Limited, because we care for you.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta. We did a little bit of ranting and complaining and upsetting in the last segment because the topic lent itself. I mean, nos provocó esas emociones. Pero I'd like to, first of all, say I hope that you had a very peaceful Thanksgiving Day yesterday, and I do understand that, I do know that we Belizeans, we don't really celebrate Thanksgiving. It's a borrowed thing from the Americans, from the United States. But there's nothing wrong in essence in saying thank you, God. There's nothing wrong in having a meal and saying join the family and saying gracias, Padre. Nothing wrong.
Yeah, and part of it, that the US, you could have seen how many organizations gathered to make that special meal for the homeless and for the needy.
Exactly.
Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
But one of my friends sent me a text from LA. I say happy Thanksgiving. I tell him, boy, right there, Belize, we only got gobbler and fowl. So happy gobbler and fowl day from Belize.
No, we got turkey already.
Well, it was just
we got a big old turkey.
I just made the mess strong when I know. But you know, and as we are here, Pa, you know, Channel 10 could get the lead breakfast for Eve's fusion cuisine as well, you know.
Oh,
so this morning, then they have breakfast, take out the how you call it, Paninis ham and cheese for $2. Waffle ham and cheese $1.50. Natural juices, pineapple.
And the waffles are excellent.
Yeah, natural juices, pineapple, pear, orange for $1. Lunch they got lasagna, garden salad, bread rolls for $6 and $8. Yeah, but also, Mr. Martinez, today.
Where did you have lunch yesterday?
Why I got an event yesterday. I had a takeout yesterday of the turkey, but I did the dirty rice.
Mm-hmm.
The turkey was very creamy. I can't really, I don't know if that one the carrots or what, or orange color. That one.
It was generally they in the States they give you pumpkin.
Oh, the pumpkin.
Yes.
It was nice
pumpkin.
though. I enjoy it. And the ham, you know, Mr. Martinez, the ham was so nice and never salty.
Well, I had lunch there
you
as well. Yes. But we must have been cross paths, and I know.
No, you got left me because you know.
Well, I left there about maybe 12, and you must have gotten there a little bit after me. But I'd like to congratulate the cooks. I don't know if they even cook it or what, but and you must be wondering why we're bringing up. But the truth is that it's worth mentioning when one of our very own is becoming outstanding in catering and in food services. And people always thought that the restaurants downstairs, the Manquitas will never make it. Well, tell you what, it is making it, and it's doing quite well.
You might go there, you might say 3-4 persons, they sit down and have lunch or breakfast there, but the takeouts are going.
Are going out. And I was convinced of that yesterday. So, Yvette, I want to congratulate you. I don't know who did the ham, but the ham was delicious. And I imagine that you did the turkey. I overheard something like that. But the turkey was scrumptious. I love the turkey when you put it in your mouth that it's not dry and
creamy, man. Creamy.
Oh no, it was creamy. It was juicy. Yeah. I don't know what I do, but hats off for the fantastic work that you did, and your rice and beans was good too.
Yeah, this morning I want to say good morning and congratulations to Miss Gingy and Mr. Roman Alvarez. Why I'm saying that today, Mr. Martinez, we know Mr. Roman and Miss Gingy are persons in this community that have done a lot for Orange Walk and an extension the country of Belize. And when part of your families get things done and they get things done the right way, I know they feel satisfied, especially your kids. Why I'm congratulating them today, you know Mr. Roman and Miss Gingy, don't you?
Of course.
Tia Gingy. Because Romancito, who is a Belizean, born Orange Walk, Kenya, he is opening a department store right in front of the People's Store at 36 Main Street. And I want to congratulate Ms. Ginger and Mr. Roman for being so proud of Pule doing something positive for the community. You know, it's another Belizean coming on, Mr. Martinez. So we cannot say that all Belizeans are discouraged in bringing up business and trying to make things happen, because we have ENR, who is still going strong. We have the People's Store. Now we have Pooley coming up. So we have to try to big up these people and ask them to support them as well, no?
Are locals.
Yes, ask to support them. So, and they're opening a department store. It's called Right Way. You know, they will be stocking household decor and items, men and women's bag, wallets, accessories, cosmetics, stationaries, items, toys, and seasonal item. Also, they are doing something that is very important when it comes to entertainment. They are renting stage, they are renting light equipments, and everything when it comes to stage. So if you want a party or want to light up your place good, they got it for you. So congratulations.
Fully buying, good.
Yeah, we hope you will get that support. So Miss Ginger, Miss Roman, congratulations. I know you feel good about this.
Absolutely. Y de nuevo les queremos felicitar tanto a Puli como a Román, que están apoyando. Lo importante que dijiste, Chequi, es que por lo general, cuando decimos vamos a ir a comer, ¿dónde dices vas a ir a comer? Vas a ir al chino, comprar un fried chicken o vas a comer un chow-mein.
Un fly rice.
Ya sabes algo. Ya la gente se está saliendo de eso. Porque es una nueva conciencia. Ya es patrocina a tu gente.
Y a tu país también.
A tu país.
Porque cuando vas a comprar con el beliceño, es ese dinero del tax se entra en el cofres de Belice.
Exacto. Pero no porque sea algo personal, pero la verdad es de que no todos esos restaurantes chinos tienen su higiene en lugar. Y eso aplica a todos los restaurantes, pero más en particular a estos, porque cada rato escuchas que cierran uno y cierran al otro. Pero lo que a mí me estorba es de que el chino no come lo que nos ofrece a nosotros para comer.
He no eat what he sell.
No, señor. Él va a comer pollo frito. No, señor. En esa grasa. No, señor. Eso es para los beliceños. ¿Qué te dice eso? ¿Qué te dice eso? No hay respeto. Tú estarás diciendo, pero el beliceño lo quiere. Pero nada más ponte a pensar de que si el mismo chino no lo come, ¿por qué tú lo debes de comer? Yo prefiero ir a Crystal.
Oh yeah, Crystal and got nice,
fried chicken.
Yeah, burgers.
And burgers.
And it's Belizean.
Y no te digo que no voy al chino de vez en cuando. Claro que voy. Pero escogidos. Pero les quiero decir de que cuando vemos a una persona local, nacido, haciendo esfuerzos para crear un negocio en el centro, entonces merece nuestro apoyo. Fuertemente merece nuestro apoyo. Ya hemos estado viendo ¿cómo te puedo decir? ¿Qué es la palabra? Bueno, ese tipo de pensar y de actuar de que todo es ir al chino. Si quieres comer, vas al chino. Si vas a comprar abarrotes, vas al chino. Si vas al otro, vas al chino. Y dejamos a nuestra propia gente ahí. Apoyemos a la gente local. Primero sobre todo. Porque al final del día, ese dinero aquí queda y aquí se gasta. Eso es un hecho.
And that develops our nation as well.
Eso desarrolla nuestro país.
Well, it's 4 minutes away, Don Martínez.
Vamos a una pausa a las 8 menos 3 minutos y estamos de vuelta con mucho más.
Technological evolution constantly transforms the way we live our lives. The introduction of our national fiber network creates the opportunity for Belizeans to live the digital lifestyle. Today, Digi is proud to introduce Dana, Belize's first artificially intelligent automated assistant. Dana is the modern customer service experience. Available 24/7, Dana can provide Digi prepaid and postpaid customers with directory information, credit and plan balances, product and promo information, and more. Just talk to Dana. Want to check your credit balance? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, what's my credit balance?
New Digi promotions? Ask Dana.
Hey Dana, any new Digi promotions?
Dial 113 for directory assistance and dial 119 to talk to Dana. Digi remains committed to introducing the latest in cutting-edge technologies, transforming Belize one technology at a time. Try Dana today.
Thank you for calling Digi Customer Service.
Motor 5.0, 4 válvulas por cilindro. Todos quisiéramos una. Como que no agarra, ¿no? Siento como que se le pega el... ¿Balancín? Vamos a darte el aceite que te mereces. Vas a correr como rayo, preciosa.
Los que oímos más allá de las revoluciones, hablamos máquina. Roche-France, poniendo el mundo a funcionar.
Agente autorizado German Vega y Sons. Teléfono 322-3625. Roche-France.
Someone come? Yes, someone coming. Let's go. Sa. Fastest question of the day. Why you the letter here?
Who sent me the letter?
That sign right there. You can't read?
Well, make I tell you something. In this here community, everybody dump here, so me just dump my garbage right here.
So if somebody jump off a bridge, you that do it too?
No, man, no.
You never know that littering is an environmental crime and Department of the Environment can charge you for that?
Why is that a crime?
Because you pollute the same environment you live in, dirtying the same land and water you use. You don't even know that you dumping garbage can make you and your family sick by attracting disease-carrying pests, and the Department of the Environment just to try help we take care of the we environment.
Sure, all of that? Well, now that you put it that way.
Thanks for your 5 cents, brother. That's 5 cents question of the day.
This message is brought to you by the Department of the Environment.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Corozal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Shunosh, Sartaneja, and Copperbank. I'm part of Progresso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I believe and I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. I'm gonna check the time. It's 2 minutes after 8 o'clock. This morning I have to shout out a special lady all the way there in Belize City. We're talking about Miss Myrna Usher. Every day Myrna always send us a little WhatsApp, a little hello every day. So Myrna, big up yourself.
Yes, a seed falter.
I know.
Every morning, if anybody is going to send me so many image saying, good morning, hope you have a fantastic day, yes, Myrna. And that is much appreciated.
And even per weekends, you know.
Yeah.
Every day.
Much appreciated. So, Myrna, believe me, those little actions like that speak a lot for you, because a lot of people just don't even care. But you care enough to do it without stopping. Yeah, guess who was in Belize over the week? The greatest female gymnast of all time.
Simone
Biles was Belize, is back in Belize, and she may be the most decorated male or female gymnast or ever, with a combined total of 25 Olympic and World Championship medals, but she keeps a little bit of Belize in her back pocket. Well, you know that, you should know that she is not born in Belize, but she is out Belizean parentage. In other words, I think her parents are Belizean.
Yep. So it's like a Belizean American.
But Biles has often been quoted as saying that Belize is our favorite place to vacation, and that's because her step-grandmother, Nelly Caetano Biles, who she calls her mother, is Belizean. So it's her step-grandmother. On this visit, Biles and her family are vacationing in San Pedro, and the night before last, Minister of Tourism and Mayor of San Pedro, Daniela, took the opportunity to present Timon with the very special and San Pedro tokens. And Biles was really spoken when he smiled brightly, but didn't comment. Next year in the Japanese capital of Tokyo for the 2020, it will once again be Biles' time to shine. So she is the most decorated gymnast of all time.
So she's going to the Olympics?
Yes, she's going to the Olympics
Wow.
in Japan.
Wow.
And believe me, she has become such a prominent figure in Olympics that most of all because of the determination, her desire to win, not just compete but to win, and to be the best. That speaks a hell of a lot of her.
Let's hope that everything is going fair with her, and we might not have like what happened with Marianne Jones. Let's hope that she's doing everything sober.
Oh yes.
Yeah, because it's not everybody.
It's such a pity that when we heard about Marianne and she was what was the word? Divested of her medals?
She was stripped.
She was stripped of her medals. That's the word.
Yeah, but she was coming up very good, man. So I hope that this one gives us the best. Also, Mr. Martinez, we want to congratulate the female volleyball team. They went out to play and they did well. They came back to Belize with some great awards, so we'd like to congratulate them as well.
They came in second place?
Yep. So we have to congratulate them and to keep up the good work, the whole team. I saw a lady there, I think she's a Chinese lady, Miss Kwan. I believe she's from Augusta Kwan in Belize City. I believe she's a coach.
Emily?
Yes. You know Emily?
Of course I know Emily. Emily went to school with me.
Okay, she's the coach, and she went along with them, and she said that the girls did good. Determination is there, and she's going to keep going with them.
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I have fond memories of her, and very quiet, young girl, very smart.
That Belizeans, ba?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course, yeah. I as far as I know, I remember Simon Kwan did a ride up on a bicycle with the lead T-shirt. That's her father. And one day when I went to the graduation ceremony, chapel, and the man dressed right up.
Blade up.
Blade up, and I go like, Dr. Simon? Yes.
Simon.
You know, see with the white shirt and a bicycle. Most people won't even know that, but Simon Kwan used to have a small store on Queen Street.
But it was a big name. Simon Kwan was a big name.
Kwan, a small store, but eventually went growing and growing and growing. Now it's a huge store. Simon Kwan. When in doubt, go to Simon Kwan.
That's true. That.
In other words, you could be seeing cake pan, such a size. Bro, you know, got it Tarawa, home face, no got it, but you could find it at Simon Kwan.
Yeah.
We're not being paid to do this, believe me. It's just a fact. And like I said, when in doubt, you go to Simon Kwan. Mouse trap, any size you want, this tarot. I mean, anything. And the girls, because most of the girls take care of that store.
Yeah.
I've been there forever.
I see people usually go there for Congolium and so linoleum and everything on Christmas.
I've been there forever, and then when, you know, I guess the loyalty and allegiance to what you call it is
it's there.
Exactly.
So that means the standard bearer for the United Democratic Party in the Caribbean shore, Lee Mark Chan, he's a born Belizean as well.
He is a born Belizean as well, as far as I know. You know, he originally comes from the Chongsan dynasty, if you want to call it. I think it's originally from Euphrates Avenue.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that?
Yep, you're right.
Way back in the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, it was
the big name for fast food.
Yeah, for Chinese food, it was Chongsan.
For fast food. The best jumbo fried shrimps.
Yeah.
The best.
But I understand, Padat, when it comes to Lee Mark in his political field, I understand Lee Mark is doing very well. I understand he's well connected to the people there in Caribbean shores. He's on the ground and he's been received very kindly.
Because of his outspoken, outward
He's
outspoken,
open.
He's very open, and he is Chinese, married to an Orange Walk girl.
Oh yes, Leiva,
and speak Creole, and
he could sit down, I could run with joke
and not only that, but he is an integral part of the society. It's not as those other Chinese who
they want to talk to you.
Begin to talk to them, but they don't even.
They play like they don't understand you.
Understand you. Or they play and understand.
They play like they don't understand you.
No man, some of them understand. They just they play. Right.
How they want to know me and you going to see? He may understand you. He may understand you too.
He may understand it. Just really play like he understand.
Okay.
But anyway, these people are very outward and approachable, and they talk to you, and they are no less Belizean than any one of us. In other words, he is just as if Tuan Creole they're on. You know, just like in this case, it's a Chinese.
Yeah.
But it's one of those cases where we see a lot of acceptance for the Chinese element there.
Yeah. But
a lot of open acceptance because one, these people have been in business for the longest.
Yeah, but I understand too that some of the people there where they work in the opposition party, one time then they go there and ask them for something, they say, go to the Chinese man, he got, no come to we. Well, when you go to the Chinese man, I don't vote for the Chinese man. Right?
Of course.
If you push off them people there, people there and send it to somebody else, what do you think? The people that will start to get them bond with that person because I tell you, Lee Mark, they pick up big support, you know, pa.
You know something? I think that although he lost in Freetown,
but he put up a good fight.
But he lost by very
and you have to remember one time when Lee Mark ran in Freetown, if I'm not mistaken that the person that he was running against at that time was a party leader, you know. So he will always get that extra support as party leader because people are saying, oh, this man could be prime minister, and then they have all the resources as well.
And for sure, the PUP doesn't want its own party leader to lose, so he's going to pump resources into that area, more so than everything. Doing pretty good. There were people who were quite satisfied, and Santi was taking care of them.
And Santi Menakong, a big man too.
You know? So those people who all of a sudden one day saw that their area representative was no more, and go like, are they imposing somebody on us? He says, no, I'm not going to vote for him because we were good with Santi. So that was that element right there.
Right. And some of the people on election night, they were saying, we love Darrell, you know, but we want Darrell stay for mayor. So we were not supporting Darrell. It's not that they're not supporting the party.
That's another element there.
But we don't have that now. We don't have that now.
No, we don't.
Lee Mark is clear.
No, exactly so. But we have something similar to that here in Orange Rock because with Mr. Bernard running for East.
Oh yeah, running against Mr. Aragon.
And Mayor running against Mr. Aragon for East. And a lot of people saying, we don't want you for area representative. You could keep as mayor.
Keep on doing your job.
Keep on doing it as mayor, but we don't want you for area representative.
Yeah, and that is what happened in Caribbean Shores. But when it come back to Lee Mark Chan, when you look on it, he is there working, and he's working under the banner of the United Democratic Party, getting ready to go into the 2020 election to win the election again.
That's exactly right. You know, we're going one. Look at Caribbean Shores. Caribbean Shores is currently under the PUP, under Mr. Karim Musa. Very small margin. If I can...
Yeah, the margin...
If I can... I don't know how to do this, but...
You have to just go to elections and boundaries, and then you go to election results.
And boundaries. Okay, but I want to say elections and boundaries. Elections and boundaries.
And Lee Mark is there through a convention as well, you know, Mr. Martinez. He won a convention.
Right.
It was not only, okay, Lee Mark around.
Election results. And they go...
2015. General election.
2015 general elections.
And then it will give you the different constituencies.
2015 official results.
Yep.
Download now.
Yeah, it will open quick. It doesn't take too long to open.
It doesn't open.
It's there.
Oh, yes. As a matter of fact, Karim Musa had 1777. Mr. Darrell Bradley, 1721.
What's the difference?
So there's a difference of 56 votes.
56 votes.
56 votes. If 28 people would have changed their mind, the way they voted, it would have been a tie.
But like you rightly said, Mr. Martinez, some of the supporters there were not in favor much because of the removal of their area representative Santino Castillo.
Let's look at the 2012 general election results for Caribbean Shores.
That was when Santi won, right?
Let's see how
that was against Jose Coe, you know.
Santino Santicoy, 2001, and David Hoy, 1325.
David Hoy?
So, I don't know if it was because it was David Hoy, but Dr. Hoy.
Okay.
David, man. He went to school with me as well.
Yes, okay.
About 700 votes is the margin.
That's when Santi won?
That's when Santi won.
All right, so you see
700 above in Caribbean Shores, and then all of a sudden 56 below.
Yeah.
Because so I think that Caribbean Shores is going to go red this time.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at as well. It's looking that way because, you know, when we go play around, we meet with a lot of people, and people are saying that Lee Mark is coming on strong. I understand he has a very busy Facebook page. I haven't visited his page.
Oh yes, he has a. I beg your pardon. But what happens is that he is keeping busy within his constituency.
Yeah.
Helping people.
But that's the way to do it, man.
That's exactly right.
You have
to. I have very good hopes for Vamos a ver aquí dónde está esta cosa. 2015. I have very good hopes for Caribbean Shores. I have very good hopes for Queen Square. I have very good hopes for Mesopotamia. I have very good hopes for Khalid. I have very good hopes for Belize Rural North. I have very good hopes for Port Loyola. I mean, you must be wondering why I included it. But Superman is going to do a little trick there.
Oh yeah, Superman, yeah. He's going up against Gilroy, no?
Yes. Lake Independence is a formidable task.
Yeah.
Cordell, mis respetos. And Albert Tracy, who can say Tracy now win?
Yeah,
Tracy won big in Albert.
I think Tracy just for renew.
Tracy won big by 50% above the competition. Fort George, that's a Musa territory.
Yeah,
that's been there.
He won that.
He owned that.
Only one time dealing
said he is going to have to spend. But you know something? Sadi wins his constituency over and over and over.
Somebody from the party tell me that you see all this ICJ thing and things they say about Sadi. They say Sadi don't worry about that, because we don't know how Sadi do it. But Sadi always go in there and win. He said he's in touch with his people.
Of course.
And for the last election, when they may try to divide this thing, our next party come up and put a candidate there in pick stack as well, just to see if the votes were split, and it was disadvantaged Sadi, but Sadi still win.
Sadi still win, exactly. So we're hoping that Sadi will still win that division, and freedom up for grabs.
What that OJ, no?
That OJ. Remember that OJ beat out Dr. Barnett.
Oh, he won by a convention, right?
A convention.
Okay.
How important that is? His acceptance by the people, from the people, and also he apparently. Dr. Barnett is a fantastic...
And she's no bad mouth person.
Dr. Barnett is
If she could help to make OJ win, she will do it.
Yeah, but she's a fantastic legislator. She's a very brilliant-minded and everything. But some of us could be wonderful legislators, but not so good in politics, in the ability to come down to the people. I don't think that she has it. But maybe she has it and just not doing it, not showing it. But it seems to be that OJ has that little thing.
Yeah. Yeah, the man got a vibe.
So we're left to see what happens there. So, who's going to bring down Belize Rural North? Castro.
Why? Belize Rural North still stays strong,
That stays strong for Belize, for Castro.
You know, for being there for a long time, they got some people that might get a little bit upset because they don't might get what they want or they might see what they want. But just like how some people are going away, new persons are coming in.
Exactly so.
Right? And from the other side, it's go on both sides, because on the other side, they have other standard bearers who must, help them people and help them and they go up on the next side. So it just vice versa.
So, if you have Caribbean Shores, and if you say you can have Big Stock, and if you can say that you have Albert, and if you say that you have Queen Square, and you say that you have Mesopotamia, and you say that you have Khalid, and you say that you have Port Loyola, that's already 8.
Yep.
And if you say that you have Belize Rural North, and if you say that you have Belize Rural Central, and if you say that we have South, because Heredia won huge by over 1,000 votes.
Yeah, he always a blowout.
That's a blowout. That's already 11.
11, so you need 5 more.
You need 5 more.
And possibilities?
You see, it's going to be more area representative related. In other words, if than that you've been working with your area representative for so long, you have confidence in that area representative, and that's the reason why people are going to put back that area representative.
Yeah, because sometimes you don't go like party to party, you know.
Exactly.
You go like man to man or woman to woman. So it's your relationship and your bond that you have with the people.
Exactly. So, you know, the people might say UDP is stinking out there, but the area representative is doing wonderful.
Yeah, and
those are the ones that are going to keep on winning.
And when you look on like Tracy, Castro, Heredia, and then people there, and Honorable Gaspar Vega, that the thing when the people have with them, they have them bond with them people. Look at the gentleman that was here.
Well, we don't get Orange Rock yet, so you know. I believe that if that in Orange Rock, not Mr. Vega will easily do it. That's my belief. I believe that I don't want to be demeaning of others, but I do believe that Elodie Rogon is going to beat Mr. Kevin Bernard. I'll be honest with you. When the last elections, I think Aragon won by 500 odd votes, no?
Yeah.
And to think that, well, he has been doing damn good, I'll be honest with you. Every month he comes in and gives a report.
Well, his report that he gave when he was here on Wednesday was a marvelous one.
Exactly. So I can't understand why people will vote him out.
Sometimes people look on it and they got some people, but I still think it's not enough for persons to win in different constituencies that they say that, okay, the development is good, but what happened to me? What happened to me?
I hear that somebody went to one of the politicians here in Orange Rock asking for $300 and said, well, you got boss, you can help me with $300.
Boss.
And the person said, why? Well, you haven't got a bank? Because me not got any kind of money like that. He said, yeah, but how I had, you to get $1,000 and this and this and this. He said, why? Maybe you heard wrong, but I don't give out no money. If you want money, you have to go to a bank. Mr. Martinez, you know, the man tell me that. I said, I'll be honest with you. If I were that politician, I would tell you the same. And they go like, why you they say that? Why? Well, I'm not defending the PUP gentleman who told you that. But in essence, who the hell you think you are asking people for $300 and $1,000? Just because you need it? I don't know how many people need and don't go. And what if the politician doesn't have it? What do you think is going to happen? You might thief it? Oh, but they bastard, they got a lot of money and then they do this. I go like, I've never been to any, what you call it, to ask for anything like that. Believe me. Si lo tengo. Si no lo tengo, I don't have it.
Yeah, pa. Last
I
one.
have to get out of that mentality. I go into the bus, get this money, and so forth. And they want parties, if they have 15-year-old, I go into the, I go into my area representative, I go into the minister. If they pick the one graduate, if they pick the need a new frock, they go into minister. Christ! You know?
A frock. A frock. Yeah, that's you better a frock.
You know about frock, the joke, but the language.
You're a crindolin.
No start, yeah.
Pa, what you gathered from him?
Oh, but we're going back.
Okay.
I don't. Hey, we're doing a little supposing and juxtaposing or whatever you can call it. I think Mr. Ugo Pat is going to win easy.
Ugo boy, Ugo they go around and Ugo they visit the people there. But you know, like some people say, but why?
That's around 13.
Yeah, Ugo they go around, they visit the people and the man they do good as a minister. But then some people say, but I see this man go around in a cha-cha-cha. Pass me no should have minister self, boy, they work.
Let it work.
Grassroots.
One more in Corozal. And Pablo, me.
Pablito. So you take your eye off Don Tony then?
Wait, hold up. It's Don Tony. I'm giving it as a brata.
Brata.
Okay. Kyle, easily 3 or 4.
Well, Kyle,
16 or 17.
Kyle start from Benke, you know, where the Honorable Erwin Contreras is. Then we got Kyle North, where we have Honorable Figueroa.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have Honorable Rene Montero. We got one situation there with Mr. Agas against the current area representative in that area where they got the Spanish lookout and the area, you know. And well, you know, Belmo Panjan did there.
That's right.
And then I call you too.
John, man, push come to shove, we'll still be winning by a couple. So, why we're doing this is very simply to get people to understand that that story that the PUP are propagating, that the time for the PUDP lose, and now guaranteed is going to be the PUP winning. Well, you still can't say that I'm no magician, I'm no God to tell you that that's so. But judging from the way things are, it's not, it's more area representative, what that area representative has done for you, that is going to govern the situation here in Belize. And I can tell you that it's going to be another win for the United Democratic Party.
So
I see it highly improbable that the PUP wins again. I'll be honest with you.
So you're not looking at it as a party to party?
I think more it's going to be area representative,
okay,
man to man, what that person has done for you.
Okay.
If they like you, they like you. Regardless if there's your party has been involved in this and the other, they will still vote for you.
Yeah. Well, it's now for those area representatives to start to think back and look back now and see how you are behaving with the people. What kind of bond, how close you're there with the people.
Your bond with the people, the
relationship.
the loyalty that they have to you is going to be very, very important. And not because you give me a bottle of rum, that means that you are my friend, that I am your friend.
Sometimes most of the time, Pa, when you do something for somebody, sometimes you forget you do it for them, but they don't forget. It's just like the other way around. When you do something bad to somebody, sometimes you forget that you do something bad, but the person that you did it to, not forget.
That's exactly right.
So it's a two-way. Yes. Good morning. Yes, Mr. Martinez, I believe it will be a man-to-man and a woman thing in this next election.
I believe so. Honestly, I believe so. I think that it's going to be another win. But ladies and gentlemen, it's already 8:31. Let's take a break when it's 29 minutes before 9. We'll come back for the last segment, for a short last segment. Let's go to break.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega & Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Yes, come in. Why, Sean?
Joe.
Long time no see. How is everything?
Everything is good, man. What's the latest with you?
Man, everything is good. Business is flowing. I can't complain. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a new project. Thank God you're here. Let me show you the plans. All right? These are the plans for my 5-bedroom, fully furnished apartment complex. When I tell you fully furnished, AC, hot and cold, Wi-Fi, you name it, I have it. All right? And I want to market this on Airbnb.
All sounds nice, but have you started your paperwork already?
Which paperwork?
Joe, don't tell me you don't know. For you to market or rent any type of rooms, you have to register with the BTB, bro. It's in the law book.
Wow, really, Sean? I never knew that. You know what? I finished all of my work for today. Make we go to BTB one time, go deal with this paperwork, and then after that, go take on Lee 1 too.
All right, because I thirsty, but make we go to BTB first.
Make we go.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, Or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 25 minutes before 9 o'clock. Muy buenos días todos. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show, las 9 menos 25 minutos. Un poquito de política aquí el viernes, poniéndolo en perspectiva. Estamos comentando que este mes de noviembre marca un año antes de las siguientes elecciones que supuestamente se llevarán a cabo el siguiente año, en noviembre también.
En noviembre acaba mañana.
Oh.
Tomorrow is the ending of November.
Yes, tomorrow is the ending of November.
Ending of the hurricane season too.
End of the hurricane season as well. Así que ya entre 11 meses y 30 días, por decir, ya tendremos elecciones, y no creas que es tan largo tiempo. No es como si quedaran 2-3 años, ahora quedan menos de un año, y las cosas se pondrán bastante interesantes, puesto que vamos a tener elección de un nuevo líder, vicelíder, presidente del partido, presidente auxiliar, tesorero, no sé quién más.
The entire executive.
Todo, ¿ok? Así que para el UDP, pero no sé si el PUP tendrá lo mismo. No sé sus leyes de ellos. Pero bastante interesante, porque si se logra conseguir esa fuerza de apoyo para el nuevo líder, entonces esa energía nos impulsará hacia otro gane en noviembre, puesto que hicimos un recuento de todas las áreas con sus representantes, y hemos visto que no va a ser tanto PUP contra UDP, sino representante contra representante.
Yep.
Si es que ese representante ha hecho muchísimo para ti y se ha preocupado por tu comunidad y ha demostrado que él merece tener su voto, entonces mi pensamiento es de que la gente hoy en día va a votar para ese individuo, que así debe ser lógica. No obstante el hecho que ese partido que representa quizás esté envuelto en supuesta corrupción. Digo supuesta corrupción porque no hay nadie que pueda decirle apuntarle a Dean Barrow recientemente el extento de corrupción como hubo en el pasado gobierno, cuando cientos de millones de dólares se fue en nada. Yo creo que la gente tiene buena memoria. Se olvida cuando les conviene olvidarse. ¿No crees tú?
True.
Les conviene olvidar. Cuando pretenden olvidar, pero aquí lo tienen grabadito. Tanta corrupción que cuando el mismo líder del partido se subió y dijo, traigan de vuelta esos millones que hicieron cuando estuvimos en gobierno. Es una aceptación abierta de que hubo algo fuera de lo normal. Y cuando tu líder te dice, ven aquí, y trae ese dinero de vuelta, es porque él sabe que está hablando. ¿Okay? Ese tipo de cosas no sucede con el UDP. Definitivamente no ha sucedido. Dios no quiera. Pero va a ser más. Sin embargo, no obstante eso, la perspectiva que nos están pintando afuera, que el UDP eso, que el otro, va a ser más acerca de representante contra representante. Punto.
Pues muchas gracias, Tom Martinez. We want to invite everyone to be back with us on Monday. On Monday, we'll be having RC1 right here on the show. RC1 will be back. We want to wish everyone the best. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful, productive weekend. And remember, the hurricane season ends tomorrow. And Sunday, we jump into the month of December.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas.
That's right. It's here. December is here, pal, like nothing when you look at it at 2020, you know?
Yes.
You know, and hey, before we leave, how is the program coming on for Christmas, the Christmas extravaganza?
Well, it's
when it's scheduled for?
It's beginning to take shape. On the 9th of December, and depending on the number of sponsors and participants that we get, then we'll be extending it onward. But
it will happen.
It will happen. It will happen. God willing, it's going to happen. Thank you for those persons who are already showing support and giving us.
It's a night program. It's a night program, right?
Between 8 and 10.
Okay.
Lots of. I already have people go, Mr. Martinez, I want to go up on the show. Oh yes, I want to. ¿Sabes qué? Quiero que pongas a mi intecita porque sabe cantar. So it's going to be fun-filled.
Okay, so that's Christmas extravaganza right here on North Television Channel 10. Last year I do a Lee broke down, you know. But last time I do a Lee broke down, but I wonder if I could do the broke down this time.
You'll do more than a broke down.
Well, I don't do more broke down because when I do the broke down, I know my vehicle broke down. The man not calling good morning, Miss Lady.
Yes.
Yeah, but you know, we will try to do what we can do because
I'm behind the each me.
Yeah, you know it. So folks, remember to tune in to North Television Channel 10. Today at 12:30 we'll be having the repeat of the Channel 7 news, very sensationalization reports, and also this evening at 6:30. And we got your great programs over the weekend. Have yourself a wonderful one. And we have to tell the people in one time, welcome into the month of December. I want to come back here. Don't be December.
Right. 29 de noviembre, mañana el 30, mañana sábado, el domingo el primero, cuando estemos de vuelta aquí será el 2 de diciembre. Primero, Dios.
And double up with Digi today.
God willing. So, yo quiero dar al equipo de producción muchas gracias, a los participantes que nos mandaron textos, muchas gracias. A veces no leemos porque estamos hablando pero muchas gracias por su audiencia, muchas gracias. Nos vemos el lunes, primero Dios.
Y el week para el señor García es hoy, ¿verdad?
Es hoy y mañana es el funeral también. El funeral para el señor Herbert Bradley, si lo conociste. Es hoy.
Es en Belice.
Es hoy por la tarde en Ladyville y eventualmente se lo entierran en Bourbon. Así que si lo conociste, Mr. Herbert Bradley, yo lo conocí, tuve la suerte de conocerlo. porque era un gran amigo de mi papá y de la familia. Era su agente aduanal de muchas compañías, muchas personas. Y yo traté con él por más de 25, 30 años. Tanto así que nos tratamos como familia. Tanto así. Así que cuando escuché que había fallecido, pues me impactó mucho. Y obviamente es mi responsabilidad estar hoy por la tarde en Ladyville. Compañeros, nos vemos el lunes. Hasta luego, se cuidan. Mi nombre es
See
Ismael.
you on Monday. Have yourself a wonderful, safe weekend.
Hasta luego.
Sugar City Morning Show.